What's going on, guys? This is Mr. Affleck 9916, and welcome back to the MLB 17 The Show, Road to the Show, Episode 10, playing against the Springfield Cardinals in the final game of this series. Hope you guys are having a good weekend here on Saturday night. I had a great day today. It was about 80 degrees here, and it actually felt really warm because I'm not used to that type of heat as we get this episode started off with a 2-run double. But everything is blooming here in Ohio. I know those of you that live in the South, all the trees are probably pretty much green now, but up here in Ohio, they're just starting to become green. I heard back in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, they're not even really starting to bud yet. So I guess obviously the farther south you are, the quicker that the trees are going to start growing leaves. But they are starting to grow here, and all the flowers are in bloom. Campus is just beautiful. It's a really nice spring weekend here. Gonna have some rain coming tomorrow. And hopefully it doesn't rain all day, because I was thinking about just kind of going for a little drive, taking some pictures. I don't know. But hopefully we don't make more of those errors as well. That's kind of the theme of this episode, guys. You know I've made some fielding errors recently, and I make another one right there as we get ourselves another base hit here down the right side. So nice to have another multi-hit game here at the bottom of the sixth. We are up 3-2. Fly ball's going to be right to me. I'm going to get under it, and can't get it. And look at Matt. He just looks down to the ground like he can't even find it. And that's just embarrassing. Should have been an easy fly out. And I'm just having trouble getting right under that ball. You know, I just got to focus on doing that. That's not very good. We're now down 11-3 here in the ninth inning. It's 0-2, and I strike out. That's a really good pitch right there, right on the border. Matt's not happy about it. So we lose the game, unfortunately. Score of 11-3 is what it ends up, and that is it for the series. Didn't have a very good series. If you remember back to last episode, it was quite a while ago, but our manager is going to give us a little pep talk. Boys, this happens, but we can't let it happen often. You can fall out of contention very quickly when you can't win one game in a series. Let's figure out what we need to do to prevent this. So the pep talk will activate 2 times the training points for the next game, so hopefully we have a good game here. I'm batting second still in the Texas League. Andrew Tolles on our own team is the only person ahead of me, so the Tulsa Drillers, pretty good batting. We're 22-18. I'd like to win a couple games. Only 4 games over 500. I mean, we're still decent, but I want to be a little bit better than that, just because, you know, one losing streak could get us back down to 500. We start this game out same way we started the last game out, with some RBIs. That's going to be a base hit. Next at bat, 1-0 pitch. This pitch was a little high. I get under it, hit it to left field, and that's just going to be a fly out. So there is one gone. And into our next at bat, we're in the bottom of the fifth. Scores 3-2. 70 pitches already starting out the fifth inning for the starting pitcher. That one was right down the middle, and I just missed it. I guess Davis is just kind of on a little bit of a slump right now. He just can't make good contact with the ball. You know, that could have easily been a base hit. Instead, it's just going to be another fly out. So 1 for 3. Game ends up tied here in the bottom of the seventh. And look at that looping curveball. I thought this was a home run off the bat, but it just came down really quick. I don't know how that didn't end up a home run, because that was a hanging curveball. I guess maybe the wind knocked it down or something, or maybe just the ball wasn't carrying that night, because I thought I had got all of that one, but I guess not. In the ninth, I ground out again. So I make a lot of contact in this game, but unfortunately, everything I hit was right to somebody. We get another at-bat here in the bottom of the 11th. I think this is our 6th at-bat in the game. Runner on base, and I'm just going to pop up. So had I hit that the other way, that could have been extra bases. But once again, just can't make contact in this game, despite the fact that I was swinging at all the right pitches for the most part. I think I only chased on one of those out pitches. So I don't know. We still win the game, though, in extra innings. So that's obviously what matters more than anything, is that our team wins, and I'm going to use all these training points towards fielding, because that's what I need to improve, guys. That's what I've been struggling on. So I do improve that. We come into our next game, second game of the series here against Arkansas, bottom of the first inning, and I'm going to strike out on a changeup. I've really struggled with the changeup today. I played some Diamond Dynasty and was swinging and missing a lot of changeups. You'll see that video tomorrow. Here we are with another fielding opportunity, though. I go to deep left field to make this catch, get under it, and make the play. So good job right there, ranging in to get that ball and not dropping it, just getting under the baseball the best way that I can, and that's obviously right under it to make that catch. Next at bat, I swing and miss again. That's a tough pitch right on the inside corner, and I hit my second strikeout of the game. So into the bottom of the eighth, 3-1 count to me, and I'm going to line this up the middle for a base hit. It was 3-0. He gave me a fastball right down the middle, and I said if he does it again, I'm just going to swing at it. So I was sitting on that one, waited for it, and swung with perfect timing. Unfortunately, we lose this game, so the series is now split at 1. We'll head to the next game in the series. I'm going to add a little bit of contact versus righties, just trying to keep those numbers coming up as well. But my first at bat in this game is going to be a line drive left field. That's going to get down all the way to the wall. It goes. I'll come around first, and I'll be into second with a double here in the bottom of the second inning. So good job in my first at bat of these games. I've done very well with that. Their outfielder is going to make a mistake here as he drops the ball. I'm a little late reacting, but I do end up scoring, as obviously I moved to third because of a ground out. So I do get the run, which is nice. I'm more of an RBI guy than a run guy, but runs are always important as well. Good base running is always a key. Next opportunity for me is going to be a nice running grab in the outfield right there. He took 1 or 2 steps in by himself. That was just poor reactions. As we come to our next at-bat, it's 3-2 with 2 runners on. This was a really good at-bat. This was a long at-bat, and I end up swinging and missing on a changeup. It was 3-0, and he came back to make it 3-2. I didn't chase anything. He just threw good pitches, and I struck out. So coming into the bottom 6, bases loaded, 4-1 here. 1-0 pitch. Next pitch is going to be swung on and pounded to center field. This ball is up. This ball is going to be to the warning track, to the wall. It is gone. A grand slam. My second grand slam of the season. Both of them to straightaway center field. And all of a sudden the game is 8-1. So a huge play right there, pretty much putting it out of reach. That is a monstrous home run, 435 feet. I think my first grand slam was 450 feet a couple episodes ago. That's my 8th home run of the season. Not my 8th grand slam. I wish it was. My second grand slam, though. And just like that, that's 8 RBIs on 2 pitches. That'll really help you statistically. We are the Texas League leader in RBI, and that's just going to put us even higher up than we were. So you see where that goes, just over the wall out there in center field. Coming into our next game, 24-19, are the Tulsa Drillers, trying to finish this series with another win. We've played pretty well in this episode as a team here in the top of the second inning. I have a fielding opportunity. I go to my right. Going to be a tough play, but good job by Matt Davis making the catch. And there you have it. We get the out. So bottom of the 5th. I didn't show all the at-bats in this episode. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. I kind of skipped a little bit around because I don't want to show just all of my ground outs and stuff like that. But that's what we do this time, is ground out. Flash forward to the bottom of the 6th. 0-2 count, and I'm going to swing and miss. I just chased that one out of the zone. That's pretty nasty right there on my part, so not what you want to see. But coming into our next opportunity, top of the 8th, I need to make this catch because there's a runner in scoring position. I do make the catch, and I'm going to get a throw into the cutoff man to prevent the runner from tagging up. So that's a very good job of throwing that ball in, and we end up holding on to win this game. So we do finish with a series win. Our team is on fire. Not a bad episode overall. That grand slam really made it what it was. Before we go, our manager wants to meet with us. So you've been having some trouble making your plays in the outfield, and I'm going to say no doubt. I mean, that's what I've been talking about the whole last 2 episodes is my outfield troubles. So he says it's an adjustment turning pro. It can take time to settle in. No need to panic. You're just getting started. I'm just going to say, okay. I mean, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just need to focus on getting under the ball. And I like what he's about to say up here. You'll see it in a minute. He says, just focus on your fundamentals, 1 play at a time, and get some extra fielding training in whenever you get a chance. Guys, that's basically my goal going forward in the next few episodes. I can't say it better than that, so I'll just leave the manager with those words. That's going to be it, though, guys, for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this series and want to follow Matt Davis's quest to become a World Series champion. For now, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck, 9916. Peace.